first Republican conservative senator in 41 years. But we're going to set the tone for the conservative Republican takeover of the U.S. Senate in 2014. And you know what? We are going to reignite the Tea Party movement across this entire country. Across this entire country. Because this election, ladies and gentlemen, this election on October 16th is an all-out referendum on the Obama administration. Yes. This is a referendum on Obamacare. It's a referendum on Common Core education, intrusion into education. It's a referendum on Agenda 21. And it's a referendum on a Nobel Peace Prize winning president who wants to force us into a war where we don't belong and cannot win. And I know where the American people stand. They stand against this assault, and this is an assault on our liberty. That's what this is, folks. And that's what we're fighting for. And the whole country is going to be watching New Jersey on Wednesday, October 16th. They're going to watch New Jersey for a message. What does this country think of the Obama agenda? And it's only appropriate, it is only appropriate that the battle, because this election is a constitutional, is a pivotal moment for the United States Constitution and for the Bill of Rights.
That's right.
And it is only appropriate that the battle for the future of our country that will set the tone for the next 20 years or more takes place right here in the state of New Jersey. The crossroads of the American Revolution. It's only appropriate that the battle comes here again. And it's going to be in every town, in every block, in every household from now until October 16th. We need to work hard. We need to remember what's at stake. A victory in New Jersey sends a powerful message across the entire country. And what is this election going to be like? Well, it's going to be different than any other election you've ever seen. We're going to throw out the campaign handbooks. We're going to not pay attention to what pollsters and pundits say. We're going to get out there. We know what we believe. And we're going to say what we think. And when we get to Washington, we're going to do what we say. And who is we? When I say we is the plumbers, the electricians, the carpenters, it's the store owners, it's the teachers. It are the small business people that build this economy. It is the engineers. It is, in essence, we the people. That's who we are. So let me tell you what the difference is between me and my opponent, Cory Booker. I know what I stand for. I know who I am. We don't know what Cory Booker stands for. We don't know where he stands on the war in Syria. He can't decide. He doesn't have enough information. We know where he stands on Obamacare. He says it's great. We have to implement it even faster. Here's what I believe in. I believe America is the greatest nation the world has ever seen. It is a nation built on a fundamental belief in individual liberty. The difference between me and Cory Booker is this. I believe in small business. My opponent believes in big government. I believe in free enterprise. My opponent believes in a bigger welfare state, more government spending, and more government debt. Do you know that in Newark, New Jersey, 43% of all the corporate subsidies in the state of New Jersey in the last 7 years of the Booker administration have gone to Newark? 43%. The city makes up 3% of the state's population. You know that Newark has the most expensive school district, one of the most expensive school districts in the nation? But despite getting 43%, hundreds of millions of dollars of corporate subsidies paid by suburban taxpayers, Newark had an average unemployment rate last year of 15%. Cory Booker is a failure. Despite one of the most expensive school districts in the United States of America, the dropout rate of Newark remains over 50%. Devastating to the generations of young people who will be left behind in poverty and crime because they couldn't finish school. And in Cory Booker's Newark, disturbingly enough, We saw yesterday the 10th murder in a row. Under Cory Booker, violent crime is up since the last year of Sharp James. Sharp James is a much worse mayor. Cory Booker things are actually worse under Cory Booker than Sharp James. Crime is up, unemployment is up, spending is up, school dropout rates are up, and now Cory Booker wants to bring his failed agenda to the national level. He wants to do to America what he did to Newark. We cannot let that happen. I believe that it's the job of the federal government to defend us against our enemies and terrorists, not to spy on our friends, our neighbors, and our families. Cory Booker supports the NSA and supports the IRS assault on our freedom-loving fellow Americans. That's the difference. But most of all, ladies and gentlemen, I support the Bill of Rights, including strongly and forever the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution. I will stand up for the rights of gun owners, the rights of every one of you to defend your lives, your family, your property. My opponent will take away the guns of every American and disarm our country. We cannot let this happen. This election is the clearest line of the sand election between a Republican and a Democrat, but more important, between a conservative and a liberal this state has ever seen. New Jersey does not want left-wing liberal leadership. We're going to send that message on October 16th. But most of all, ladies and gentlemen, I can sum it up with this. I believe in a nation that was founded on the belief of limited government that unleashes the unlimited ability of every American to achieve and prosper. That's what's on the line on October 16th. We can derail the Obama agenda and begin to put America back on track, right here in the state of New Jersey. Now, what happens after the election? I get sworn in immediately. Because it's a special election, I will go to Washington, D.C. the day after, and I will meet with Mitch McConnell, the Senate Minority Leader, and he'll ask me who I would like to have as a freshman mentor, as a freshman senator. And I will offer two choices, Ted Cruz and Randy Paul. And I am proud to announce that on September 13th, Senator Rand Paul will come to New Jersey to campaign for Steve Flanagan. But we have the support of the entire Republican Party. I'm proud to announce that on September 19th, Governor Chris Christie himself will hold and lead a fundraiser as he campaigns for me across the state of New Jersey. Folks, we are united as one team because we know who the opposition is. And for once, we are all together in the fight for freedom. So I go down to Washington, D.C., and this is the best part. I get sworn in. Now, here's the protocol for being sworn in as a U.S. Senator in a special election. I will be escorted into the Senate chambers by the senior United States Senator from New Jersey, Bob Menendez. So, I look forward to the look on the face of Senator Menendez as we stroll hand in hand. And I place my hand on the Bible. And I will be your U.S. Senator, and for the first time since 1972, we will swear in a Republican conservative Senator.